Hi kids, and welcome to Chandler's Chapters. My name's Ian Chandler, and today I'm going to be taking you through some of my favorite books that I liked as a kid. So feel free to follow along at home, and when you hear this chime, turn the page. The book that we'll be reading today is called Bill and Pete Go Down the Nile, and it was written and illustrated by Tommy DePaola. Tomorrow was the first day of school, and William Everett Crocodile, who was called Bill, and his friend Pete, who was his toothbrush, were getting ready.
"Don't forget your new pencil box, Bill,"
said Mama. "And your new lunchbox," said Pete. "It would be so nice to see Miss Ibis, that giant bird woman, again, Mama," said Bill.
"I wonder what you'll learn this year,"
said Mama. The next morning, after kissing Mama goodbye, Bill and Pete started out for school wearing really cool-looking hats as Mama Crocodile oozed gooey hearts of love. Love hearts. It was fun to see all the other little crocodiles again, and they welcomed Bill and Pete back with open arms.
"Come into our river and take off your hat and become one of us," Gah!
They beckoned.
"Now, class," said Miss Ibis, "we are going to start this school year by studying the history and geography of Egypt and the River Nile."
"Oh, goody!" cried the children, except the little one with glasses. He just cried.
"So what did what did you learn today, Bill?"
asked Mama. "Well, Mother, we learned all about the River Nile, Mama." "Why do you sound so sickly?" said Bill.
"It's nice to learn about your hometown,"
said Mama. On Tuesday, Miss Ibis told the class about the Sphinx and how the 3D movie would be in theaters this summer. "Today we learned about coronary heart disease, Mama," said Bill.
"Bill, you mean the Sphinx,"
said Pete. "And boy, is it weird looking." But Mama, why is Dad dead?" On Wednesday, Miss Ibis told the class all about the pharaohs, the pyramids, and mummies.
"The pharaohs built the pyramids so they could be buried there with all their riches," Miss Ibis told them. You see, when they died, they were wrapped up in strips of cloth called mummies. Well, I guess the strips weren't called mummies. They were called mummies. Are you paying attention? The mummy was put in this beautiful case called a sarcophagus. "Okay, get on with it. What'd you learn today?"
said Mama. "Oh, Mama, we learned about the pharaohs and the pyramids," said Bill. "We learned about mummies and esophaguses."
"Bill, you mean sarcophaguses,"
said Pete.
"How exciting! Blah!"
said Mama. On Thursday, Miss Ibis told the class about the sacred eye of Isis.
"It's the most valuable jewel in all the world, basically,"
said Miss Ibis. "Oh!" said all the little crocodiles.
"But," she added,
There is a saying that whoever owns it has bad luck. I had no idea who said that, but, just believe it.
Oh!
said all the little crocodiles.
That is why it is kept in the Royal Museum,
said Miss Ibis.
Now how would you like to see the Sphinx, the pyramids, and the sacred Eye of Isis?
Oh, yeah, said all the little crocodiles.
Well, looky here, 'cause tomorrow we're gonna take a class trip down the Nile. Say hooray!
Hooray! Awesome! They all shouted, in a way that I'll never do again.
All right, Bill, do you have your lunch box?
Asked Mama. Yes, Mama, said Bill.
Now, Pete, don't forget to brush Bill's teeth. Remember, you are a toothbrush after all,
said Mama. I won't.
Have a good time and listen to Miss Ibis. She's the big pink thing. Do what she says, I guess,
said Mama. Goodbye, Mama, said Pete, talking out of line.
Hello, does everyone have their partners? And did we successfully ditch the kid with the glasses?
Miss Ibis asked. Yes, Miss Ibis, the crocodiles answered.
Then forward swim, my little green boogers. Forward swim.
Oh, said all the little crocodiles. There's the Grand Hotel. Oh, said all the little crocodiles again. There's the Sphinx. Yo, Bill, said Pete. Look at that man in the big car with all the ladies. Yeah. He must be a pharaoh, said Bill. Watch out for the bad guy! Asa. I'm back again, whispered an old crocodile to Bill and Pete as he swam by.
Stay in line,
said Miss Ibis as the Nile Queen went by.
Oh, that explains it,
said all the little crocodiles.
Here we are at some giant triangles in the sand,
said Miss Ibis as the class stepped ashore. Miss Ibis bought the tickets and flew inside the pyramids with her giant velociraptor wings. The crocodiles climbed up the side, like crocodiles always do.
Alright, class, the guide will hold a big mirror to help light up the passageway so we can see. Paka!
Miss Ibis explained to the class.
Now, as I told you all, the mummies and all the riches are no longer kept here. They are in the Royal Museum, which we will visit next, and where we will see the sacred Eye of Isis. Ooh, yeah. Okay, ooh.
Ooh, said all the little crocodiles. The class saw all the mummies and the sarcophaguses and the sacred Eye of Isis. There's that man again, Bill, whispered Pete, imitating Bill. He sure looks familiar. And then they sat down to eat their lunch. Miss Ibis, may I be excused, please? Said Bill. And he and Pete went inside to find a restroom to brush Bill's teeth, against Pete's wishes. Oh, man. Ha ha! Look, Bill, said Pete, as Bill questioned what was really going on in this picture. He didn't really know. I mean, from what I can tell, it kind of looks like... Ha ha! I thought I recognized him. It's the bad guy, shouted a very soulful man off screen. Oh no, Mr. Bad Guy, don't touch that, cried Bill. You'll have bad luck, but please don't do anything to me.
Wah-hoo! Shut up, you walking suitcase!
Yelled the bad guy, and he locked Bill inside of the closest thing you could lock a crocodile into. You can't do that to my friend, shouted Pete, but instead of doing some cool karate move, he just flew into the restroom to get some toilet paper. Take that, said Pete, and using some cool karate move, he flew around and around, and presto, the bad guy was a mummy now. Neat. Then Pete untied a guard who let Bill out of the Sacagawea.
Where have you been, William Everett?
Scolded Miss Ibis.
Why, ma'am, these two fine young fellows saved the sacred eye of Isis from falling into evil hands
said the head of the museum.
The bad guy's been taken to Cairo and put into jail, and as a reward we're gonna send you all home on the Nile Queen.
Oh, said all the little crocodiles, as Bill smiled creepily. And so, Mama, that's basically what happened on our first trip, said Bill.
My goodness,
said Mama, not really caring what Bill's saying.
what an adventure!
And Miss Ibis was right, said Bill. The sacred eye of Isis does bring bad luck. Especially the bad guys, said Pete, always wanting to get the last word in edgewise. You're just a toothbrush, though, Pete. You're just a toothbrush.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's Chandler's chapters. And remember, you can tune in each week when we'll be reading another book. Until next time, you can rate, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you later.